The ANC and the uMkhonto Sizwe Party will resume hostilities in the Durban High Court on Thursday. The court is expected to hear the ANC's application for leave to appeal the findings of its trademark case against the MK. In April, the court had dismissed the ANC's claims that the MK name, logo and party colours were the heritage and intellectual property of the former liberation movement. As Newzroom Afrika's Ziyanda Ngcobo reports, former President Jacob Zuma is expected to attend Thursday's proceedings, which will mark his first public appearance since his expulsion from the ANC earlier this week.
Just days after the ANC expelled former President Jacob Zuma from its ranks, his old and new parties will resume their legal battles over the uMkhonto Party's emblem and colours. In the application for leave to appeal, Luthuli House will have to outline how their latest bid will have reasonable prospects of success after their initial complaint was dismissed by the court.
If Zuma have opened his party, call it a Jacob Zuma party, uMsholozi party, uMshiniwami party, or even Gupta party for that matter, I can tell you the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal would have respected his democratic right. But because the man knows that he's not popular as he claims, he's not a celebrity or whatever popularity he has, it is as a result of the ANC.
In its heads of argument, the ANC contends that it's no coincidence that the MK party chose a name for its organization that's indelibly linked with the ANC. It says Zuma's party seeks to ride on the coattails of the former liberation movement's history because it has none of its own. The party further argues that the MK party's constant desire to associate itself with the ANC is at the core of every trademark infringement.
Zuma decided that he was going to join another party, and they egregiously took the name of a very, very respected institution that was charged by the ANC in 1961 to continue the struggle when the ANC itself had been banned. It acquitted itself extremely well, and it was nicely wrapped up when the task had been accomplished, namely the enemy, the apartheid government, agreed to talk. And when negotiations started, the MK was nicely packed away. Now to allow it to be revived, and the ANC is totally helpless to do anything about stopping this when they had the opportunity to do so, is the problem that we have.
Meanwhile, the MK party is expected to remind the court of its previous reasons for dismissing the ANC's initial application. At the time, the court's decision was on the basis of urgency, jurisdiction and locus standi. But the MK organization believes that even the merits of the case are now moot since the 29 May polls have come and gone. The party also argues the ANC has now pivoted from its initial arguments that its use of the logo would cause voter confusion.
You don't believe that you've stolen the heritage of the liberation movement?
No. As we look at the complex nature of the problems that the ANC is facing and the people are facing as a result of the ANC diverting somewhere, if you wanted to correct the situation, if you wanted to bring back the situation where it is supposed to be, you could no longer do it through talking.
In the April judgment, the court dismissed the argument about voter confusion. It cited, amongst others, a fundamental difference in the emblems of the ANC and uMkhonto Party as they would appear on the ballot paper. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziyanda Ngcobo in Durban.